I have the Apogee Duet 2. If you have a Mac and you don't have an Apogee, you need to get one. And no, I'm not getting paid from Apogee to say this, I wish. But I do have Apogee Duet 2, finally came to Canada, and I ran and got one at Long McQuaid, which is basically our Guitar Center to you Americans. I am not going to do an unboxing because I've already opened it, but I can show you what the box looks like if you really want to. Pretty much, this is what you get in it. You get like these crazy patches. It comes in this. That's a little valve hole and stuff. That's just the backing. That's pretty much what you see in an opening anyway, so plastic bags. More plastic. But if you're using like a laptop with your Apogee Duet 2, they actually give you, for your adapter, they actually give like 3 plugs. So this is your plug that you get. Like so. But it doesn't come with this thingy. Like watch. It's like a little knobby thing here. I don't know how to take it off, but yeah. So like, they give it to you like this, and you're like, what the hell is this? And then they give you 3 extra adapters. One is like Canada, North American plug, which slides in like that. And then they give you, this is, if anyone's ever been in Europe, they have like a weird plug like this. It's just like cylinders. And that also adapts to it. And they have a really funky one, which I have no idea where it's from. My buddy here said it was probably from Germany, or like Germany or something. He said, he's from Europe, so he's pretty sure it's from over there somewhere. Anyways, and then they give you a manual inside, and then this box comes in, Apogee Duet 2, and it just shows you some random stuff all over the place. So that's that. Now, I'll bring you over to the actual unit. Now, a lot of other people on the internet have the Apogee Duet, but I have both. This is the old one. Almost identical in size. I think they actually are identical in size. Alright, so this is, these are the two, right here. Apogee Duet 1, Duet 2. My Duet 2 is hooked up right now. Has like the LED screen. Now, as you can notice right off the bat, the dials are a little bit bigger in size. This one's a little bit bigger. It's got like a clicking noise, like when you rotate it so you can hear it. Where this one has like the clicking noise, you just can't hear it. You can actually see it jumping. They're both identical, so this has the imports on the front as well. Okay, so here's the levels. So when you turn it up, it tells you if you want to switch over to your headphone level. I'll turn this down. If you want to switch over to your headphone level because you're recording someone, you can just click this button. Switches over to headphones. You can adjust the level of your headphones individually, which is dope because people rapping in the booth or just, you know, whatever in front of the mic, sometimes they're like, oh, can you turn my headphones up? Well, now you can do that without actually having to turn up your speakers. Another cool thing to do are these two little units here, these two buttons. And if you're clipping, you can set this to clear. And it tells you meters cleared. Basically what I dig about this unit is those two little buttons, because I was going to actually buy the PreSonus monitor station or whatever, just so that I can mute my speakers without actually having to go into Maestro, checking the box off, and then muting it and flipping back to Logic and then saying, hey, go record. It's too time consuming. So I was going to buy that unit just so I could hit that button. And now that Apogee Duet 2 came out, they set it all up for you. Honest to God, if you need this unit is ridiculous if you have a bedroom studio. Check this out. So I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear this. Okay, so here's my speakers, and these are my headphones. Now watch. So now I have it already set up as mute my monitors, and now the headphones are going. So now I can be like, yo, go record. When I want to listen to the mix again, or after to listen to what he's actually recorded vocally or she, I just go. I just go like this. Genius. It saved me like $300 buying that other PreSonus unit. Now I don't need it. Okay, so if you have the Apogee Duet 1, you were able to send away for the Firewire 800, I think it was. Or is it a 400? Either way. Which is dope. It was free, you just had to wait like 3 weeks to get it from California. The only thing is, the cord itself is only like maybe a 3 foot cord. Which is cool and all if you have a laptop and you're and you're doing like outdoor stuff, or if you have a studio where your Duet is like right beside your computer. Well, mine's right beside the computer, but unfortunately it's on the left side because I'm left-handed. All the inputs for the iMac are on the back right-hand side if you're looking at the screen. So it barely fit. Well, when I opened up the Apogee Duet 2, they give you a 6-foot USB cord, which is amazing. Another bonus to having the USB and not having the FireWire, there's a lot of complaints about this. You always, like with the Duet 1, this light right here, even when your computer was off, this light would always blink all night. Especially if it's in your bedroom and it's pissing you off at night, right? If you're in a studio, who cares? But in my bedroom and it's lighting up and it's just irritating me, right? You can't turn it off unless you unplug it. Well, with the Apogee Duet 2, it's USB. Once your computer turns off, everything shuts off, and that's it. Another benefit to that is you don't wear out your input for your FireWire unplugging it and plugging it back in, you know what I'm saying? This is always in, you're good to go. Now here, it's if you're familiar with Maestro 1, this is completely different. But the cool thing is you can go to device settings. When you open it, you might be on input or output or something, but device settings. So those are those two buttons, left and right. These little two buttons right here, left and right. So your left button, mine's set to clear meters. You can do it to none, so it doesn't do nothing. Mute, you can mute your speakers, you can mute your headphones, or you can mute both at the same time. Dimming it down just means like your speakers will go to a certain level, like not completely off, or your headphones are all inputs. Some of the mono, toggle your source if you're, yeah, that's something else, but that's like if you have different outputs, different headphones. If you buy that extra unit, I think there's like another unit you can buy, whatever, I don't have it. Or in clear meters. So I have the left button to clear meters, and my right is to mute speakers. And it was simple. All you do is click and basically click. Like, you don't have to do anything crazy, like hold the button down there or whatever. You just go like this, boom, all outputs, it's automatically done. They've honestly touched base on everything that I would actually need, which is dope. Another benefit to Apogee Duet 2, it's a little bit faster. Like, we're talking just milliseconds faster, but it's still faster for latency issues. This Duet 2 is the shit. I'm telling you right now. If you're not recording bands and you're just recording one vocalist or two vocalists, or if you're recording a guitar and a bass, you can do it all digitally, or you can do it with your amps, because you can mic and play at the same time. It's definitely, you need to definitely get your hands on one of these. It costs $600 Canadian. Pretty much the same breakout cable, but it's not as tangly. It's set up a little bit differently. You have these guys, which are cool because they're actually for both microphone and 1/4 inch, where the old ones were just microphone, and then you would have your input for your guitar, which is 1/4 inch. So this is number one, where it's, first of all, it's set up like this, and then it goes down. It's all crazy, and it has 6 little guys here. But trust me, they look nice and neat right now. When I opened it, I thought it couldn't get any better. But so you have 6 because you have 2 for your speakers, 2 for your guitar or instruments, and then 2 for your mics. Over here, you only have 4, and you got like this big thicker cable that comes out, and then it splits out into 4, and then these guys actually save the other 2. So now you can put your 1/4 inch or your microphone in there. I already have my mic set up in this one. That's input 1, and then my 2 speakers here are 1/4 inch. Oh, another thing is Apogee Duet 2 is balanced outputs, where Apogee Duet 1 is unbalanced, which makes a huge difference. One problem that I did have with setting this up is I have an older generation Mac. It was probably like 2 years old, so I don't have Snow Leopard on it. For some reason, I couldn't update my OS Tiger to 10.6 point whatever, point 4 or something. I couldn't find a driver or whatever, an update for it. So actually, I had to go and get Snow Leopard. The benefit to that is having Snow Leopard. It's simple. You don't have to like. For Windows, you have to like reformat or whatever. You don't have to do that for the Mac. You can just put your Snow Leopard CD right in, and it actually removes Tiger and installs Snow Leopard. Takes like 40 minutes, 45 minutes or something like that. And then I was good to go, instantly good to go. Everything else has been flawless since. So yeah, it's honestly it's worth the $600. You get some amazing preamps, and then you get the amazing preamps, all around better device. And this is the back of the box right here. So it's saying you get your 1/4-inch headphone set, multifunction controller knob, your OLED display, user touchpads, which I told you about, and then your aluminum body, same as the old one. And then down here, your DC power, so if you're out and about with your laptop, or if you just want to plug it in at home. Breakout cable, and then USB 2.0. And then, yeah, that right there, which I already said.